Well, I think it's how we're gonna make the superhero film both excited Marvel and me from the very beginning. And it is the idea of we want it to be as immersive as possible. We want to believe that these immortal aliens have really walked Earth for 7,000 years. And that means to show up in the middle of nowhere, in different locations around the world, and really lighting the camera, not be the hero, letting the camera just gently drift and observe, and let the actors interact with the world they're in, and let the audience makes the conclusion of the characters' relationship with the world that they exist.
We're Eternals. We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the deviants.
I play Ajax, who is in charge of this mission, and who is the one that is the link with the Celestials who sent us on the mission. This is a family that it's really cool and interesting to watch, and all their dysfunctional dynamics and how they enrich each other within their dynamics. And it's like some families, they all look alike, but everybody is different. This allows for a completely new kind of a superhero film because you've never seen those conflicts before. I mean, you've never had a gay superhero, and what are his internal conflicts? Another one is death, but we don't even talk about it as if it's something specific. We just, with no judgment, embrace and love the diversity within our own family. One struggles with mental health.
You know, I have my own PTSD. Many people carry for different reasons and different things that have happened in their life. A lot of people deal with mental health issues or trauma issues. She could have that and be still the greatest fighter. Because I think that's right, and I think so many people that have that feel that then they kind of couldn't be, or then they're broken. And that's not true, because it's the struggle to have that because you're very emotional, or you're very open, or you absorb a lot. They do hold each other. It does come together. For me, it was very healing, and I hope it is for other people who have different traumas and mental illnesses.
One of the themes of the film is that you are always stronger when you come together. And the vision of Chloe was always to have a diverse cast.
Who do you think's gonna lead the Avengers?
I could lead them.
Cersei is the Eternal that probably has the most affinity with humankind. She's a bit of a reluctant superhero, a reluctant immortal. She'd happily live amongst humans as one of them, blending in. You know, she has a lot of empathy. She's a bit of a free spirit. Her powers, you know, I feel like she doesn't, at the beginning of the film, she doesn't really even know how to understand the extent of her own power. And that's something she comes to discover in the course of the film, that she can manipulate matter. She's used that over the years to kind of assist humanity. But she's really driven by love. She has a great love for humanity and you know, this huge 1,000-year standing love for Icarus.
He is Ajax, the leader's right-hand man. He's her main soldier, and he's the kind of one that's most duty-bound, most purpose-driven. And on top of that, he's got this huge heart that, much like a soldier, he shouldn't, or feels like he's not allowed to engage with until he gets permission from the boss. And then as through the movie goes, I feel like he's the character that's constantly wrestling between his mind and his heart, his sense of duty and his feelings of love. And that's what kind of puts him in this really kind of complicated position that makes him do the wrong things for the right reasons.
How long were you together?
5,000 years.
Well, I guess you can call that long term.
Bit about Dane Whitman, nice guy, general good egg. Played him very close to me. After saying it's such a nice guy, that sounds like...
He's very likable. He's
soft, right? He's kind of...
He's sweet.
Look, Cersei needs to be in love with him. We need to believe that. That was kind of my job, was to represent humanity in this.
Sprite is 7,000 years old, stuck in the body of a child. She's a very old soul, of course. She's gone through a lot throughout her life, and she deals with a lot internally that she sort of shields with a bit of like sassiness and attitude, because she's She's a little bit tired of life at this point, and she is tired of humans and humanity.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
Hi. Hello. Hey, who's your gardener?
His name's Kingo, and he really considers, he really loves his Eternals family. And when our leader, Ajax, tells us to go our separate ways and keep a low profile, he decides to become a Bollywood movie star. So that's a secret identity. And he can shoot lasers from his hands. He's got a lot going for him.
I think Makari finds herself in different situation than Camille, because what Kingo was doing, he really just wanted to find a place, where I think Makari just wanted to stay outside. She wanted to be an outsider. She's a speedster. That's her superpower, but as also her liability too. Like, what do you do? How do you hide that? So basically she just stays in isolation to hide it.
I think that the internal diversity that goes beyond sexuality, that goes beyond geography, and the combination of very different people enriches everything.